Hello, good morning. How are you? I wish you all are good. Today we are going to discuss page 80 in your student's book. We are responsible for questions number 1 and 3. I want to start with the questions number 1. Questions number 1. Review 2. Add 9 more words into each list. يعني بدك تضيف 9 كلمات لكل list. We want to look at the first column or the first list قائمة. The first column started with go. Go يذهب. See يرى. That means this is a verbs. هدول إيش أفعال. Look at the verbs. The verbs is related to verb 1. That means it's related to present. هدول الأفعال بيرجعوا للتصريف الأول. معناته they indicate for this simple present. للpresent للوقت الحاضر. So we want to add 9 verbs related also to the present. Each column is responsible according to suitable verbs. So verb here we want to add verb 1 to this columns. Here we have go يذهب, see يرى, travel يسافر. I want to add produce ينتج, speak يتكلم, explore يكتشف, visit يزور, learn يتعلم, meet يقابل, become يصبح, buy يشتري, and take يأخذ. So all of these verbs are related to verb 1. So we are done from the first list. Let's move to the second list. Second list, we want to look at the first verb. Drank, played, wrote. Notice drank, played, wrote. They are related to simple past. بيرجعوا لمين؟ للsimple past. So I want to add also 9 verbs related to simple past. بدي أضيف كمان 9 أفعال related to simple past. Simple past يا خامس, that means verb 2. We want to add the verbs related to verb 2. Here we have took, past of take. Took, past of take. Saw, past of see. Explored, past of explore. Became, past of become. Bought, past of buy. Built, past of build. Discovered, past of discover. Invented, past of invent. And research, past of researched, past of research. Took أخذ, saw يرى, explored اكتشف, become أصبح, bought اشترى, built بنى, discovered اكتشف, and invented اخترع, research also بحث. So the second column related to simple past. Let's move to the third column. Third columns, here we have built بنى, eaten أكل, grown نما. That's mean look at these verbs. These verbs related to past participle. Past participle mean verb 3. We want to add 9 verbs related to verb 3. Spoken تكلم, won ربح verb 3 from win. Taken verb 3 from take. Bought اللي هي أخذ, bought verb 3 من buy اشترى. seen verb 3 من see. met verb 3 من meet. known verb 3 من know تعلم. met قابل. learned verb 3 من learn. and gone verb 3 من go. So here we have the first column again related to verb 1, second column related to verb 2, and the third column related to verb 3. Now we want to You have to write down these answers on your book. Now we want to move to questions number 3. Questions number 3. Before we want to move to questions number 3, I want to explain some things about questions number 3. Questions number 3 بيحكي لك write what you think may, might, could happen next. يعني اكتب إيش أنت بتعتقد راح يحصل بعدين. Look, notice these words may, might, and could. This is a modals verb. اسمهم modals. Always يا خامس after modals. It should followed by verb 1 base form. دايما المودلز بيلحقها دايما verb 1 base form. We have a lot of models. في عنا كتير models, but you are here responsible for may, might, could. May, might, could. It should followed by verb 1 base form. Notice here example. They might eat a lot. يعني إنه هو يمكن أكل كتير. هم أكلوا ممكن كتير. He could run fast. هو كان يقدر يركض بسرعة. When he was, for example, young. Okay. Now, so notice here, might, could, should followed by verb 1 base form. Now we want to get back to the questions. What do you think may, might, could happen next? بدنا نشوف شو بده يصير بحكي لك بعدين. We want to use may, might, could. Look at these pictures. Here's the girl. The girl here is looking at her watch. تطلع على ساعتها. And this girl she's want to go out. بدها تروح برا. شو بتحكي لها؟ They might be late. يعني هم يمكن اتأخروا. Might be late. Might يعني يمكن be هم late اتأخروا. They might be late. Number 2. Look at this boy. This boy everything is falling down from his bag. يعني كل شو عماله بيوقع من شنطته. بحكي لك he could lose everything in his bag. هو ممكن انه اضاع كل اشي في شنطته. could هاي بتدل على الباست. اوكي دائما يا خامس could بتدل على الباست. بحكي لك انه ممكن هو ضيع كل اشي كان في شنطته. after could it should followed by verb 1 اللي هو lose. He could lose everything in his bag. Number 3. The train may leave without me. Look at the train. It's leaving. عماله بغادر. بحكي لك the train may leave without them. يعني هو ممكن إنه هدول الترين يروح ويتركهم. يغادر من غيرهم. May والverb leave يكون بعديها base form. So again, they might be late. He could lose everything in his bag. And the train may leave them without them. Now we want to move to questions number 4 on your also students book on page 81. We want to do exercise also number 4. But before we want to do exercise number 4, look at this exercise. Complete the sentences. Use the word in the box. بنكمل السنتنس حسب ال word in the box. Here we have myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. This is a reflexible pronoun. اللي هم الضمائر المنعكسة. The most important thing that you have to memorize each pronoun. What is the reflexible pronouns related to them? With I, it always come myself. You, yourself. If I'm talking about you, just one person. إذا بحكي عن واحد, you أنت بس أنت عنك واحد. بنحكي yourself. إذا بحكي you أنتم كلياتكم بحكي بالplural yourselves. This is with the plural. She for the girl herself, he for the boy himself, it itself, we ourselves, and they themselves. Example: I can made it myself. أنا بقدر أصنعها بنفسي. My brother hurt himself by knife. يعني أخوي جرح نفسه بالسكين. My brother هاي related brother boy related to he. نحكي إنه هو جرح حاله إنه هو إيش؟ he refers to himself. I هون refers to me to myself. You have to memorize these reflexive pronoun. Okay. Now we want to move to exercise number 4. Exercise number 4. The children enjoy in the park today. Back to the subject. Here with the subject, the children. The children related to plural. That means they have related to they. They play. They enjoyed. they أنا حافظ يا خامس إنه شو بدها تاخد؟ Excellent. Themselves. They enjoyed themselves in the park today. Number 2. I don't need any help. أنا ما بحتاج ولا مساعدة. I can do it myself. I تتحول لإيش يا خامس؟ Excellent. myself. ما بدي مساعدة بقدر أسويها لحالي. My brother is 20. عمره 20. He can take care of. نحن بنحكي عن مين يا خامس؟ he. مين هو؟ البرادر. عن أخوه. اللي هي إيش بدنا نعطيها يا خامس؟ Excellent. himself. Thank you. Number 4. You didn't behave in the class today. You didn't behave yourself in a class today. you بحكي عن واحد أنا. Yourself in a class today. The box is too heavy. الصندوق شو ماله؟ كتير تقيل. We can't lift it. we شو refers to what? Excellent. Ourselves. We can't lift it ourselves. إحنا ما بنقدر نرفعه. we can't lift it ourselves. إحنا بنقدر نرفعه نحن. Tina made all the food herself. Tina girls عملت هي كل الفود لحالها بنفسها. She مع herself. The cat. الcat هو جماد. it يعني it become with itself. The cat hurt itself when the broken on the broken window. يعني هي جرحت حالها من الأزاز الشباك المكسور. Number 8. Listen everybody. اسمعوا كلياتكم. Please take care of tomorrow. Please take care of yourselves. انتوا كلياتكم اسمعوني وكلياتكم اهتموا بحالكم بكرة. Everybody's please take care of yourselves. اهتموا بحالكم tomorrow. As I mentioned يا خامس, you have to memorize the pronoun and the suitable reflexive pronoun related to them. Let's move to questions number 5. Questions number 5. Unscramble the word. We want to rearrange the word, then we want to write a questions, and also we want to answer the questions. Before we want to start with these questions, I want to explain about these questions. Questions related, you have to start with WH questions, the verb to be, whatever can, اللي هو he is or am or was aware, plus the subject plus verb 3. questions verb to be. احنا بنعرف احنا لما نيجي نعمل هناك سؤال نبلش يا بالverb to be بعديها السبجكت بعديها الverb 3 او الverb اللي بدنا اياه. هلا احنا بس ندخل عليه ال WH word ببلش ال WH word بالاول بعدين الverb to be هو is are am was were السبجكت مع plus الverb 3 يعني questions عادي. What was Sarah written؟ شو كانت سارة بتكتب؟ Sarah was written a story. Sarah was written a story. Let's move to questions. First words. We want to join these words, then we want to make it a questions. Here we have Japanese, were spoken as. As I mentioned, if we have a WH word, we want to start with WH word. إذا عندنا بنبلش دائما WH word نبلش فيها دائما. Where at the beginning, okay? After WH word حكينا verb to be excellent as. Whereas after as subject Japanese, excellent. Then the verb 3 spoken. Where is Japanese spoken؟ يعني وين الناس بيحكوا Japanese؟ The answers Japanese is spoken in Japan. يعني اللغة اليابانية وين بتنحكى؟ In Japan. Japanese هي where is Japanese spoken. نفس التنس اللي استخدمناه هون we want to answer the same tense. ما بنغير الأزمنة. Where was Japanese spoken? Japanese اللغة اليابانية is spoken in Japan. تنحكى وين؟ في اليابان. Number 2. Snail, your, are, eating, country, in. Here we do not have WH word. هنا ما عندنا WH word. So we want to start with verb to be. Excellent. Verb to be هون نبلش عندنا are. Excellent. Are subject وينها؟ Excellent. Snail eaten in your country. Are snails eaten in your country. إنه هل بمنطقتكم بلدكم السنيلز الحلزونات تتاكل؟ We want to know. We want to know answers. يعني we want to say no. نحكي مثلا no or snails are not eaten in my country. إحنا ما بنقدر ناكلها في بلدنا. Snails are not eaten in my country. هلا حكينا إياها. Are snails eaten in your country? Then we want to say yes or no. نحكي مثلا no. Snails, we want to answer snails are not eaten in my country. Number 3. Was by the pearl to Taj Mahal. Here we have a WH word, excellent. We want after WH word, excellent, verb to be, then the subject, excellent, then the verb 3, excellent, yes. Who was the Taj Mahal built؟ يعني مين هو اللي بنى تاج محل؟ by آخر شيء بواسطة مين؟ مثلا شو بنحكي؟ Taj Mahal was built by Emperor Shah Jahan. The full answers: Taj Mahal was built by Emperor Shah Jahan. Number 4. Light bulb, Thomas Edison's pie was the invented. Here we don't have the WH word. We want to start with excellent, verb to be. Was excellent, subject اللي هي light, the light bulb, the light bulb. Verb 3 invented by Thomas Edison. يعني هل هم الضوء اخترعوا مين عن طريق توماس أديسون؟ دائما الجواب يا خامس. دائما إذا كان عندك الجواب is or am أو was or were, you have to answer the questions using yes or no. Was the light bulb invented by Thomas Edison? Yes, it was. Number 5. Of is pencil what you made. What is pencils, yours pencils, made of؟ من إيش قلمك مصنوع؟ What is your pencils made of؟ made of معناها مصنوع. It is made of lead. هو مصنوع من إيش؟ من الرصاص. What WH is الverb to be, your pencil subject, made of الverb. It's made of lead. I want you from you, Khamis, to write down the answers in your notebook. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.